A reoccurring nightmare.
Oh no, not again.
Now crews are scrambling to get the upper hand on the flames. It's a holiday shopping warning to keep your credit card and your identity safe. The high-tech threat you need to know about before you go get your gifts. But first, thieves hit a church parking lot while people attend the funeral inside.
It was very upsetting and quite disgusting and disrespectful.
Now police want your help catching the crooks, first on Fox. Good Saturday evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Julie Grauer.
And I'm Kevin Kawari. First on Fox tonight, thieves take advantage of several guests at a funeral, breaking into cars during the service. It happened this afternoon in the parking lot of the People's Church on East Mill Plain Boulevard in Vancouver. KPTV's Jessica Silva is live there tonight with more on the attempt to find Fox 12's most wanted. Jessica?
Well, guests tell me they think thieves knew when and where to strike because funeral services are not only listed in the newspaper, but they're also posted online, which makes grieving friends and family an easy target.
Someone said the cars had been broken into. So we ran up here because our purses we left in the car thinking the church was safe. And there was 5 or 6 cars, glass was everywhere.
Mourning turned into disbelief as funeral guests at this Vancouver church learned thieves broke into 6 cars during the service. Despite leaving her purse in plain view in her car, Sharon Garballo lucked out.
Looked like they did hit more cars, as she was saying, that weren't from Washington, knowing that they might have traveled and could possibly have more in their car that would, give them more reason to break into it.
She says one victim who drove here from California had her purse and $600 stolen from inside her car.
It was very upsetting and quite disgusting and disrespectful. That was, we were all shocked and very disgusted.
While Kelly Hickey helped to set up, she noticed a suspicious-looking man, but didn't think twice until after the break-ins.
I was out here unloading food for the service and saw a black hooded gentleman walking down the sidewalk, walked all the way and stood in that corner while vehicles were arriving.
But as guests slowly left the already tragic situation that brought them together, they can't help but to think thieves planned it all out.
Makes you wonder if they don't look in the newspaper and find out when these services are happening.
Because when they did it, there were so many that was done so fast, they had to have known it was taking place, that nobody was going to be coming out to their cars.
And Vancouver police are investigating, but because there was no surveillance video or suspect description, anyone with information is asked to call Vancouver police. We're live in Vancouver. Jessica Silva, the 10 o'clock news.
Well, police say they have arrested one of Fox 12's most wanted in connection with a robbery at a Beaverton apartment complex, but 2 of the other suspects are still on the run. Officers took Leo Lopez into custody last night at a home in Northeast Portland after getting a tip. He's accused of breaking into an apartment on Southwest 2nd Street just after midnight on Tuesday. Police say Lopez, along with 2 other men, forced the people inside to lie on the floor at gunpoint before ransacking the place. One tenant told officers he knew 2 of the suspects. Police say they're still searching for Frank Gentry and a 3rd unidentified man.
Clark County deputies say a man helped catch a burglar after he came home to find a suspicious car in the driveway. And only on 12 tonight, you'll see the suspect's arrest. Deputies took James Lorwood into custody this afternoon. It all began after the homeowner called 911 just down the street from his address when he noticed the car and then a back door that had been forced open. Before deputies got there, police say Lorwood took off and then ditched the car after it got stuck in the mud. Deputies say they eventually tracked Lorwood down at the Clark Public Utilities District complex where he'd asked to use the bathroom. Now the homeowner has his belongings back, but neighbors say it's making them second-guess their safety.
Dead-end street, real quiet, a lot of professional people. I think a lot of us just leave our homes unlocked quite a bit of the time because there's nothing ever happening down here.
Tonight, Lorwood is facing theft and burglary charges. 2 men are accused of leading Milwaukee police on a chase in a stolen car before crashing into another driver. Officers arrested Kevin Lassiter and Robert Wingfield early yesterday morning. Police say they tried to stop the van they were in around 1 a.m. on Southeast McLaughlin and Washington when Lassiter kept on going. He's also accused of hitting a patrol car and trying to ram several others. Police say the chase ended when the pair eventually smashed into a Jetta. After searching the van, officers say they found meth and tools commonly used in burglaries.
Tonight, Portland police say speed was a factor in a deadly accident in Northeast Portland. It happened around 12:30 this afternoon near Northeast 4th and Gertz Streets. Police say 3 people were on their lunch break when the driver crashed his car into a phone pole. Conrad Akins died on impact. Police had to restrain distraught family members at the scene. The other 2 people in the car survived. Paramedics treated the other passenger at the scene. The driver is in critical condition tonight. 2 people crashed their cars into Clark County businesses this holiday weekend, but the wrecks had nothing to do with Black Friday rage. Deputies say a teenager slammed through a postal annex in Salmon Creek yesterday. The girl was apparently learning to drive and accidentally hit the accelerator instead of the brakes. Another crash happened Thursday at a Starbucks in Vancouver. Police say Sean Mackey tried to turn left into the parking lot when he hit the shop. Both he and his passenger suffered injuries. Police say they'll recommend the prosecutor's office charge Mackey with DUI and assault.
Fox 12 is on meth watch, and so is the state, and officials like what they see when it comes to the waning number of drug labs. According to the Department of Human Services, mom-and-pop methamphetamine production is disappearing in Oregon. The decline follows the tightening of laws restricting access to pseudoephedrine. That's the primary ingredient used to make meth, and it's found in cold and allergy medications. Law enforcement agencies found 587 labs in 2001. This year, there have been 21.
A Northeast Portland neighborhood known for drug deals and prostitutes is now becoming a place known for outreach and faith. And it's all because of a unique approach by the Eastside Foursquare Church. They own and operate 2 hotels along 97th and Northeast Sandy. KPTV's Chad Carter has the story.
It wasn't that long ago, Ryan Smith found himself lying in a hospital bed in a coma from a drug overdose.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to make it because of my health and just everything that I've been through. I knew I wasn't going to make it probably even another year.
But now he says he's clean and sober thanks to the ministry program at Eastside Foursquare Church.
It gives us opportunity, and that's what I'm here for, is to really change. And of course, I'm going to want opportunity to practice that within a stable and accountable environment, and that's what they provide us with here.
But helping addicts get back on their feet isn't the church's only mission. They're also helping to clear drug dealers off the streets in one of Portland's most notorious drug trafficking neighborhoods.
Crime is down, and primarily because most of the crime in this neighborhood happened on this property.
It's the unique way in which they're doing it that really has people talking, though. The church owns and runs 2 hotels in Northeast Portland. Volunteers ripped out nearly everything inside the old, worn walls, revealing the dirty truth of what went on behind closed doors.
Crack pipes behind the headboards. It was just wrong. Just bad stuff.
The hotels aren't the only unique approach, though. In the lobby sits Sacred Grounds, a coffee shop that hosts youth concerts and afternoon study breaks. But the money doesn't go to the church. Instead, it funds their outreach programs.
The church supports itself, but we work with a shelter in Gresham called My Father's House. We work with City Team Ministries downtown.
But what the church is most proud of is giving a neighborhood known for its drug dealing past a new identity and new hope for the future, a hope Ryan is focusing on firsthand.
Just the love that these people have shown me here and how they've demonstrated that in their actions and the time that they devote to us, that's really just changed my life.
Chad Carter, the 10 o'clock news.
If you've wanted to buy or sell something, you've probably checked out the website Craigslist. But before logging on again, cops have a warning that might save you from getting burned. 30 million people a month use the Craigslist website, and police say while there are plenty of honest users, they also see plenty of scams and illegal activity. Locally, cops investigate the crimes on the website for everything from prostitution to stolen property. They say it's easy for crooks to use it in complete anonymity.
You don't have to pay the Oregonian. You set up an account, you take a quick picture of it, you put it on, and you can sell it for, half its value.
Tomorrow night on the 10 o'clock news, learn more about the crimes committed online and what website managers say you can do to prevent yourself from becoming a victim.
Tonight, firefighters in Woodburn are trying to figure out what caused a house to go up in flames. A fire yesterday destroyed the home. Fortunately, no one was in the house at the time. Firefighters in Woodburn sent us several pictures of the fire. One picture shows flames just shooting out of the roof. Firefighters had to call for help because they say the location of the fire made it difficult for them to get it under control. Well, tonight investigators in Salem say a fire at a duplex was sparked by a baseboard heater. Originally, fire investigators thought a person might have started the fire, but new evidence shows it all started because two beds were too close to a heater in one of the units. No one was hurt in the fire. Both tenants were away for the holiday weekend. Damage to the duplex is estimated at about $150,000. Tonight, the owner says the community is helping out with some of those expenses.
Now, Portland's first weather at 10.
Certainly a chilly start to our day. This was the coldest morning of the season. Our overnight low temperature, 29 degrees at the Portland airport, and it is getting chilly out there right now. Temperatures already in the mid-30s. We're going to drop to right around freezing overnight, so a few degrees above where we were yesterday, but we have much calmer conditions, so it's not feeling nearly as chilly out there because we had wind gusts up around 15 miles per hour at this time last night. As you can see, we are calm almost across the board. A little bit of a breeze out along the gorge, and then Troutdale winds at 6 miles per hour. So the wind was the story for our Thanksgiving holiday. We have rain in the 7-day forecast. I'll let you know when it's going to arrive coming up in just a bit.
The 10 o'clock news is just getting started.
Fire season 2007 is burning out of control tonight once again in California. Now thousands of people are evacuating and dozens of homes already destroyed.
Major developments in the case of a missing American teen. What investigators are saying about new evidence in the search for Natalie Holloway.
A high-tech threat could put you at risk while you do your holiday shopping. What you need to know about handing your credit card to the cashier.
It's a danger that could be hiding in your decorations. You'll want to hear this lead warning before you deck out your house for the holidays.
You're watching the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local. Fox 12 Oregon gives you more news, weather, and traffic that's first, live, and local. Every morning, 12 on 12 on Good Day Oregon Sunday, tomorrow starting at 6.
Great holiday gifts my husband's given me. A pool table, a 72-inch plasma TV, a set of golf clubs. I didn't know I played. Well, after coming to an understanding, this year Jack let me pick my own gift, a brand new Cadillac. Honey, your taste has come a long, long way.
With attractive offers on all our 2008 models, it's the perfect time to give the gift of luxury. Season's best. From Cadillac.
The best brands, the most popular models in home entertainment, they're here now at Home Video Library Electronics.
We'll help you make the right decision.
Find Sony Bravia LCD flat panels with advanced digital HD processing and all the right features to create outstanding high-definition viewing.
We offer the latest models and the best brands at the lowest prices around every day.
Enhance your system with a powerful new receiver and speakers.
Come on in and give it a listen. If you shop around, you'll be glad you found Home Video Library Electronics.
Why you should leave your wedding ring at home the next time you hit the shops this holiday season, coming up on the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local.
In business, time is of the essence. To stay competitive, you need to get more out of finite resources. Quest provides tailored network data and voice solutions. Because when networks are optimized, your business can flourish. Get Quest. Get nimble. The choice of 95% of Fortune 500 companies.
Yes, we're so happy with our new Sienna. Well, especially since we got $750 cash back. Can you believe it? Oh, yeah. Well, it's really smart given the price of gas lately. Plus, because it's a Toyota, I really trust it. We saved a lot of money. Just don't tell Chloe. She's been bugging us for a pony. I'll call you back.
Toyota, a smart way to keep moving forward.
They never saw him coming. Springfield's cruelest criminal is back, and he's coming after Bart.
We gotta save Bart!
No, but I'm getting a home perm. Kelsey Grammer returns in an all-new Simpsons.
Hey, what smells so good?
Sunday at 8 on Fox 12 Oregon.
Tonight, the reward for one of Fox 12's Most Wanted is going up, and a real-life Ace Ventura is jumping on board to help in the search for a missing beagle. Bart the Beagle is still missing tonight. The reward for his safe return now stands at $2,000, upping the ante from $1,500 just a few days ago. Bart's owners are using an animal communicator to help find their beloved pet. A Bremerton area pet detective will also soon join in on the search for Bart.
Tonight in the fight for Iraq, a local community is pulling together to raise money to build a new house for a soldier's widow and her children. So far, friends, family, and even total strangers have raised $35,000 of the $60,000 needed to build a house for Gail Johnson and her 2 kids. Jeremiah Johnson was hurt in Iraq last year when the Humvee he was riding in flipped over in Iraq. He died a week later from injuries he received in the crash.
Well, don't let the spirit of giving this holiday season lure you into becoming a tempting lure for burglars, muggers, and pickpockets. From the Fox 12 newsroom tonight, KPTV's Marilyn Deutsch has some crime solutions.
Police say crooks love the holidays because it's a great opportunity to steal.
It's the time of the year when there's sometimes more places to go and more things to do than there are hours in the day. Holiday distractions can make some folks careless.
I definitely think that people are watching and targeting people that are being carefree and not paying attention to what they're leaving in their cars.
Yesterday we were at the mall and there was 2 windows broke out and people had stole packages out of the back of a car. So
leaving packages in your parked car, a big no-no. Also, police say it's safer to pay with credit cards rather than big wads of cash. And you should avoid wearing expensive jewelry while shopping. Try to shop during daylight hours, but if you do have to shop at night, try to park in a well-lit place. Also, in the dark, men, beware of that wallet in your back pocket. Women, be aware of that purse draped off your shoulder.
Sure, like at nighttime when you're walking out to your car and things like that, absolutely. You like hang on to it a little tighter.
But the most important tip of all, police say, just be aware and stay alert, something seasoned shoppers already know.
And a lot of times I let her go in the stores and I always sit outside and I watch people, and stuff, make sure nothing happens.
I don't look at myself as a victim. So I think that's a big difference. I think if you walk around looking like a victim, you will become a victim.
Now, police also suggest, if you can, leave your wallet or your purse at home. That'll definitely deter pickpockets and purse snatchers.
No, I need to have my purse. I have too many things I need to have.
Cell phone.
So, yeah, everything. Yeah, lipstick, got to have all that with me.
Also, don't overload yourself with packages because you've got to be able to see what's going on around you. In the Fox 12 newsroom, Marilyn Deutsch, the 10 o'clock news.
Well, you likely saw them around town today, strapped to roofs and riding in pickup beds. Maybe some people were even just hauling them behind them. Only after they've passed inspection, though, by families looking for bald spots and branch spacing. Christmas tree hunting in Oregon is serious business, and most folks just won't settle. It has to be just the right size and shape in order to become the focal point of our family rooms for a month. Today, plenty of families trekked through the terrain to get their trees at Lee Farms in Tualatin. According to the National Christmas Tree Registry, 29 million households bought a fresh fir in 2006, and every single one seems to have a tradition that goes along with the evergreen.
We put an angel on the top of our tree and we watched the beavers against ducks, and whoever wins gets to put the ornament on the top of the tree too.
Well, once you've picked out your tree, and hopefully there's no fighting over the winning team, we've got tips to keep it in tip-top condition throughout the holiday season. That's all coming up in tonight's Final Cut. And it was a record-breaking travel weekend at Portland International Airport, so if you weren't tree hunting, you might have been there. 335,000 people passed through PDX this weekend, making it the busiest Thanksgiving travel weekend ever. But many travelers didn't even seem to notice. Many of them say it was smooth sailing from baggage check through security on their way to the gate.
Everything went smoothly. It's amazing to me how they can make things go so smoothly, and most everyone we met was in very good spirits and very polite, very nice to us.
PDX says it expects about 48,000 people to walk through the airport each day for the rest of the holiday season.
No national title for the Ducks, but Oregon still had a chance at the conference title, at least until today. I shed a few tears. I did. KPTV's Mark Ross joins us now with why the news just keeps getting worse for U of O. Mark?
I'll tell you what, man, the Ducks fans finding the silver lining in the cloud of Dennis Dixon's injury
Oregon still had a shot at the Pac-10 crown, like you said, if they just won both their remaining games, but turns out that silver lining in the cloud was nothing but more rain. Injury-riddled Oregon facing UCLA today. No Dixon, so Brady Leaf in at quarterback, and here he is scrambling, but he'd have to take the sack. Leaf bothered by a pair of bad ankles, so he goes out. How about Westview's Cody Kemp and his first college pass, and it's intercepted. Dixon on the sideline trying to rally his guys, and they tried out a lot of guys. Justin Roper, the Ducks going way down the depth chart. He's picked off. Ducks nowhere near the team they were with Dixon and company healthy. They had 4 turnovers. Craig Shepard takes the handoff 20 yards through a bruised and broken Ducks defense. UCLA beats Oregon 16-0. The first time Oregon has been shut out in 22 years. So U of O falling to 8-3 on the season. No Rose Bowl in the future. We'll have more on what this latest loss means for Oregon coming up in sports. Mark Ross at 10 o'clock news.
All right, Mark, thank you. Well, new evidence shakes up the case of missing teen Natalie Holloway.
What investigators say they found to build their case against the suspects.
Plus, there's a blaze burning in Malibu, California tonight. Later, see the extreme measures crews are going to get the flames under control.
It's been a nice, dry Thanksgiving weekend for the most part. Let's show you the live radar picture. You can see we have a few isolated showers to the north of the Portland metro area, up in southwest Washington, parts of Cowlitz County. I'll let you know when we'll see rain in the metro area coming up in your 7-day forecast.
You're watching the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local.
Nothing says happy holidays quite like the word duh. As in, it's obvious. Like getting a great deal on a great car. Happy holiday.
Get $500 HMFC bonus cash and 0% APR for 72 months on a 2008 Hyundai Sonata.
Visit one of your 7 Pacific Northwest Hyundai dealers today. But hurry, this event ends soon.
LaMarcus Aldridge just hooked up the Comcast Triple Play. This is the moment it happened. He now has digital cable with on-demand and Comcast Sportsnet, the new home for Blazer games. He has high-speed internet with Power Boost for large files, and he has digital voice with unlimited nationwide calling. He is connected. Each service, just $33 a month. Have your moment. 1-800-COMCAST.
What if there was a way to know which one's the sweetest? Which one will make the best impression? Or which one will be the most loyal? What if you could tell at a glance which one's the real value? At Saturn, just look for the red tag and you'll know. Find great deals on the Saturn you've always wanted. But hurry, before the car that's meant for you is gone. Now get 0 for 60 for well-qualified buyers on all 2007s. The year-end red tag event from Saturn.
Still tonight, see what makes the Fox 12 final cut. He was attacked by a bear and lived to tell about it, how one man survived a holiday tradition gone bad.
And one family has a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving as their child survived a 3-story fall.
Plus, why lighting up your house might actually be bad for your health.
Those stories and everything else you need to know tonight.
It's the Ross After Thanksgiving Blowout with savings that'll blow you away. Save 50 to 70% off department store prices. The Ross After Thanksgiving Blowout this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only.
It's a special time of year. Time to give the ones you love the power to own the road. Welcome to the season of Audi. The perfect time to visit your Audi dealer for values that are just too good to last.
If you're throwing a bash, go to Ross and save some cash.
At Ross, you'll save 30 to 60% off department store prices.
To pay more would be insane. Ross has everything you need to entertain.
In news from around the world tonight, new evidence in the case of Natalie Holloway could be just what investigators need to nail their prime suspect. Authorities in Aruba say new evidence reportedly involving cell phone calls and text messages links all 3 suspects together. Police arrested their prime suspect, Jordan Vandersloot, last night. He's one of 3 men last seen with Holloway. The other 2 suspects are already being held in another jail in Aruba. Holloway was on her senior trip when she disappeared back in May of 2005. 4 people are dead tonight after a gas station exploded in China. Authorities in Shanghai say the force of the blast was so strong it shattered the windows of a nearby building and hurt about a dozen people. The gas station was under construction, and investigators think that might have contributed to the explosion. The blast killed 2 maintenance workers, a cyclist, and someone walking by the site.
Well, a few elephants in Japan are spreading holiday cheer with their trunks. Take a look. 3 Asian elephants at the Ichihara Elephant Kingdom can play the classic carol Jingle Bells down to the last note. The elephant's trainer actually taught them to memorize the song and then play the song by holding bells in their trunks. The trainer says the elephants love the attention they get from the crowd, but he admits they do get a little upset when one of them hits a wrong note. But tonight, people in Madrid are downloading a pretty rude ringtone. 2 weeks after Spain's King Juan Carlos told Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez to shut up, it's been all the rage with ringtones. In fact, communications and internet companies in Spain say hundreds of thousands of people downloaded the ringtone, breaking records. Needless to say, it's the #1 ringtone right now in Spain.
We've had a nice dry stretch, but the 7-day forecast includes some rain. I'll let you know when it's going to get here in your 7-day forecast coming up.
Plus, a Thanksgiving celebration almost turns deadly for one family, but instead they got a happy ending. Why people are calling the baby involved a miracle.
And the flames are burning through California tonight. We've got all the details on evacuations and what crews are doing to get the blaze under control, coming up after the break.
You're watching the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local.
Looking for a great local job? Here are a few Northwest jobs from Fox 12 Oregon, powered by JobDango.com. In Beaverton, Herzog-Meyer is hiring auto sales reps. In Tualatin, Express Personnel Services is hiring a QA inspector. And in Beaverton, Pacific Benefits Group is hiring a verification specialist. For details on these local jobs and thousands more, or to advertise your jobs, go to KPTV.com and click on Northwest Jobs at the left side of our homepage.
It's the most magical time of the year. Experience advanced performance and technology at Acura's Drive Home for the Holidays sales opportunity.
Visit your Portland Salem Acura dealer for attractive lease rates for well-qualified customers.
D.R. Horton builds homes to fit every lifestyle in every price range in remarkable communities. Come take a tour of your dream home. Furnished models are open daily. Visit drhortonpdx.com for details. D.R. Horton, where your dream home becomes a reality.
I spent September on a billboard announcing our giant new store on Grand Avenue. Morning! Morning! How you doing today? Now our selection's one of the biggest in the whole country, and everything's on sale.
Low price guarantee, express installation, dial 503 Carpets.
Another fire flares back up in Southern California. How will it affect your holiday travel plans? Find out coming up on the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local.
Bring your canned food to the Furniture Connection for our Oregon Food Bank Drive. We'll match your donation and thank you with free financing and free delivery. Get ready for the holidays with this elegant Broyhill Mission Dining, only $7.99, or this Broyhill Leather Sofa for $6.99, and this Broyhill Walnut Dining, only $7.99. The Furniture Connection is locally owned and less expensive. You can help our community this holiday season. Showroom furniture at warehouse prices. Buy it now, get it now. No payments and no interest for 1 full year. The Furniture Connection is the 181st intersection of I-84.
This news segment is brought to you by Car Chevy World.
When Dodge unveils the most exciting sales event of the year, we want everyone to know about it. Announcing the Dodge event of a lifetime. For a limited time, get 0% financing on 2008 models, all backed by our lifetime powertrain warranty. That's the best warranty in the business, bar none. But hurry to your Dodge dealer today, because while the warranty goes on for a lifetime, this event ends soon.
Fire season 2007 has flared up once again in California tonight, and almost 50 homes right now are already burned to the ground. Right now, fire crews have the flames about 25% contained, and they say they finally have the upper hand. For KPTV, Anita Vogel has the latest from Malibu, a wealthy town that's been badly burned twice in the last 2 months.
Firefighters believe they may be able to contain the Malibu fire sometime tonight because the Santa Ana winds have been dying down, but they're only cautiously optimistic after a terrifying day. Malibu struck again by a massive wildfire. It's the second one in just a little more than a month. The blaze blew in with the Santa Ana winds from the northeast, destroying homes in this wealthy coastal town.
With our preliminary review of the neighborhoods, the physical inspection, we will give a list of the 49 residences by address that were destroyed.
My house is on fire. As many as 10,000 people had to run for it as flames tore through their neighborhoods about 30 miles west of Los Angeles. Fire crews went house to house to evacuate terrified, desperate people.
And the embers were going everywhere. I mean, I tried to take the hose out and try to, it's like I stayed as long as I could. And what was going through my head is, oh no, not again.
I could see an orange glow beyond the canyon ridge, and so I woke everybody up, started calling the neighbors and telling everybody heads up that there's something happening.
Tonight, firefighters say they're getting the blaze under control. Authorities are investigating to find out the cause of the fire as they keep fighting the flames on the ground and from the air. The big fear in Southern California was a repeat of the horrific fires from a month ago that killed 14 people and destroyed more than 2,000 homes. That threat appears to be coming under control tonight. In Malibu, California, Anita Vogel, Fox News.
Anita, thank you. Well, firefighters are using every resource they have to fight the fires. Take a look at this video. Helicopters are dipping into the Pacific Ocean for water. They're even using swimming pools in Malibu to fill up with water. And a huge DC-10 flew about as low as it could, dropping fire retardant on the flames. Well, of course, tomorrow, one of the busiest travel days of the year. So if you're planning a trip to Southern California or elsewhere, could you face some flight delays because of the fires? Well, right now we can tell you all flights from Portland to the LA area are on time. But of course, that could change, and you can check the airport's websites for flight information. You can find a link on our website, kptv.com.
The 10 o'clock news goes local now with a chance to help a child in need this holiday season. We're looking for toys for the Fox 12 Mattress World Toy Drive. You may have seen some of us outside of Kmart yesterday morning. You can bring a new unwrapped toy to our studios in Beaverton or to any Mattress World location. You can find those locations on our website, kptv.com. The toy drive runs through December 21st. All the toys we collect will be donated to the local Fire Bureau's Toy and Joy programs for children in need.
Well, we were outside of Kmart yesterday, and I don't know, I can't tell if it was colder then or today. It is chilly out there tonight.
But it wasn't rainy. Lucky for us and the shoppers.
Yeah.
So far.
Yes, we stayed dry all Thanksgiving weekend. Almost all of us. Just a few isolated showers out there. Your question about which night was colder?
Yes.
That'd be last night.
Okay.
We had a low of 29 degrees, so that was the coldest night of the season.
Yeah,
We're not going to get quite that cold tonight. We take a live look outside through our Skyline camera. We have mostly cloudy skies out there right now. The areas that see a little bit of clearing overnight will get some fog, and we're already starting to see a little bit of that to the south of town, down around the Salem area. Fog already forming. Now let's take a look at your high temperatures, or your live radar picture. You can see those isolated showers to the east of the Longview area around actually Toodle. We're seeing a little bit of rain right now, but otherwise it is dry throughout the region, and we are going to stay that way for tomorrow. Enjoy the dry weather tomorrow, though, because for the work week, we do have some rain in the forecast. Now let's show you those high temperatures for today. A chilly 42 degrees in Portland. That was after a very cold start of 29 degrees this morning. Salem's high 40 degrees and 40 down in Eugene. Here are this morning's lows. We actually dropped to 29 degrees at PDX, and some observation sites also below 30 degrees, 27 in Salem, 24 in Eugene. And check out some single digits around Baker City. We will be seeing lower teens there for overnight lows tonight. Quick viewer picture for you. This is a picture of radiation frost, also known as hoarfrost. This is when we see fog that actually freezes to surfaces. So it goes straight from a water vapor to a solid and freezes on things like this barbed wire. This picture was given to us by Dave Flanagan. He's one of our engineers, and he was working on a story in Central Oregon on his way back, just north of Redmond. He took a picture of this frost for us, so thank you for that. A little bit of radiation frost for you. It's going to be cold once again in Central Oregon tonight. 17 degrees, the overnight low for Bend, and we hit the teens last night. We're going to do so again tonight. We'll be a few degrees above where we were last night in the Portland metro area because of that additional cloud cover, although we will see some spots with some clearing, and that's where the fog will form around the Salem area. We could see a little fog even around the Portland metro area. Satellite radar picture shows really nothing in terms of any serious rainfall. We stayed dry throughout the Thanksgiving weekend, and we're going to stay dry tomorrow. Here's a look at that satellite picture. What a weak front that was. It just kind of broke up as it continued to trek eastward. Nice little ridge of high pressure is going to set up, but just briefly. It's going to bring us some sunshine in the afternoon tomorrow. We start Monday off dry, but rain arrives a little bit later in the day. It looks like in the late afternoon or evening. This forecast model shows the rain moving in during the afternoon hours on Monday. It looks like it could be a little bit later than that. We'll see it move onshore during the morning. And there's a possibility for a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but our best chance for that big shot of rain arrives Monday during the evening hours. Your forecast east of the Cascades, not as much fog out there tonight, but it will be partly cloudy and chilly for tomorrow. Not quite as cold of a start for eastern Oregon. We won't see the single digits there that we had this morning, but still teens, so very chilly up there. Partly cloudy skies for Mount Hood, the freezing level 4,500 feet. We do have a lot of snow arriving with that rain that's coming on Monday for us. We'll get snow in the higher elevations, so great news for the ski resorts. They're going to pick up that snow. Past conditions stay clear, though, for all of those holiday travelers heading back over the Cascades. Things are looking good for tomorrow. It will be bare and dry with just a few spots of ice possible. Temperatures in the mid-40s. Will be cloudy in the morning, afternoon sunshine, and we'll see the clouds continue to decrease throughout the day. Temperatures just a little warmer than today. Will be in the mid to upper 40s around the Portland metro area, and a little breezy out along the gorge, but the rest of us will be seeing fairly calm winds. So gray morning, some patchy fog, some low clouds, starting off on the chilly side, not quite as cold, but we stay cool all day long. And in your first live local 7-day forecast, you can see that rain moves in Monday, and then we continue to see showers throughout parts of your work week. So things are going to start to get wet around here once again. I'll have another check at the end of the broadcast.
Holiday traditions turn into nightmares in tonight's Final Cut when a high-tech threat puts your credit card at risk while you do your Christmas shopping. And decking the halls could be dangerous for your family. It's a new lead warning you need to know about before you light up the tree. Plus, a Thanksgiving tradition has one man scared for his life.
When I saw teeth, then it reared up on its hind legs and charged me.
How he almost ended up being the main course for one animal's Turkey Day feast. It's all coming up on the 10 o'clock news. First, live, local.
Your next home improvement project is just a mouse click away. Log on to KPTV.com. Click on Homes and Garden. Check out qualified contractors for your home improvement needs. Brought to you by ReliableRemodeler.com.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold out there.
This evening has been
Hoping that you
so
drop
very
in.
nice.
I'm thinking Paris, the cold
I ought to say no, sir. At least I'm gonna
Come in from the cold at the Lexus December to Remember sales event, now through January 2nd.
Mattress World's having a free mattress sale.
Purchase Flex, Sealy Posturepedic, Beauty Rest, or Stearns & Foster and get a premium guest bed absolutely free.
Purchase a luxury mattress set and get a second set worth $500 absolutely free.
No interest, no payments for 1 full year and free delivery.
Sale ends November 30th.
Mattress World's hard-to-find locations will save you money.
It's not too late to sleep like a baby. Mattress World.
We can't beat any price on any comparable mattress, and the mattress is free.
We want a place that's all about the kids.
Well, maybe not all about the kids.
Find your perfect place at RE/MAX.com. RE/MAX.com shows you all the listings in thousands of cities and towns. See all the listings. Visit RE/MAX.com today.
Logging on to this popular website might help you get closer to the big man upstairs. This and more next in the Fox 12 Final Cut.
Full-size problem, mid-size solution. Full-size problem, mid-size solution. Full-size problem, mid-size solution. Introducing the mid-size Nissan Frontier Crew Cab Long Bed. Holds 5 with an over 6-foot bed and the strongest standard engine in its class. Now, save $3,500 with a value truck package and cash back. Nissan's family of Frontiers leaps and bounds above the rest.
This Friday and Saturday only, Standard TV and Appliance 2-day sale.
Friday and Saturday at all Standard TV and Appliance showrooms in Portland, Tigard, Beaverton, and Bend. Sale prices on hundreds of appliances, mattresses, and flat panel HD TVs. Plus, no payments, no interest for 12 months at Standard TV and Appliance.
The huge 2-day sale, Friday and Saturday only at Standard TV and Appliance.
Never underestimate the power of a well-tailored suit. Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Cooney BMW, your home for Oregon's best selection of BMWs and award-winning customer service. Lease a new BMW 750 Li for just $975 per month for 24 months. Performance has a new address. Cooney BMW, corner Highway 217 and Canyon Road.
Stand by the Final Cut in 3, 2, 1, cue 'em.
The Final Cut begins with news across America tonight and a robbery caught on camera at a church. Police in Dallas are searching for 2 armed men who tied up security guards at the church, then robbed the place. The heist began shortly before midnight on Thanksgiving. Police say the suspects, dressed in black, fatigues, and carrying semi-automatic guns, confronted a guard and then tied her up. Then they say the suspected gunman tied up 2 other security guards. In all, officers say the suspects got away with 8 plasma TVs and a cell phone.
A Michigan teen worried about coming in past his curfew took a cue from Santa Claus and tried to slide down a smokestack. Emphasis on tried here. Unfortunately, he wasn't as smooth as jolly old St. Nick. The 17-year-old boy ended up getting stuck in the chimney on Thanksgiving night. It happened at a social services agency. A worker heard him moaning and discovered the teen in the chimney. Firefighters and police had to free him. Investigators are trying to figure out what caused a train carrying hazardous material to jump its tracks in Maryland. It happened around 8 o'clock this morning in Baltimore. About a dozen of the freight train's 131 cars derailed near the city's football stadium. One car that overturned was carrying an ingredient used in cleaning solutions that can be toxic if inhaled. However, the fire department says there's no sign of a spill. Authorities began removing the wreckage this afternoon.
A Thanksgiving tradition almost turned deadly for one man in Wisconsin after a bear tried to make him the main course in its holiday dinner. Jim Zamatis was deer hunting with his family on Thursday like he does every year. This time around, it was his job to drive the animals out of the woods by making a lot of noise. That's when Zamatis says he noticed something out of the corner of his eye. It turned out to be a bear. Witnesses say it was at least 300 pounds and standing about 6 feet tall. The bear then charged at the Zamatis, who curled into a ball and started yelling.
When I saw teeth, then it reared up on its hind legs and charged me. It was over your head and kept screaming, and pretty soon I felt the bear on me, and then I felt chomp chomp.
Wow. A cousin scared the bear away. Zamatis has some puncture wounds and a lot of bruising, but is otherwise okay.
A toddler is recovering tonight after falling out a 3rd-story apartment window in New York. It happened when the boy was celebrating Thanksgiving at his aunt's house in the Bronx. Family members say the 16-month-old was crawling on a bed next to an open window when he tumbled outside. Police say he fell about 20 feet onto the roof of a music store. The boy was taken to a hospital but suffered no serious injuries.
Well, topping our health watch tonight, the pictures are hard to take, but they're bringing attention to a serious psychological disorder. It all started when a Chicago woman went to the doctor suffering pain and swelling in her belly. A CAT scan showed a large mass had developed, and when doctors looked at it with a tiny camera, they knew it was a giant hairball. The 18-year-old had been eating her own hair for several years. It's a rare condition called trichophagia, pronounced it right, I believe, and it can cause some serious problems.
Without even really understanding what they're doing, they can go on into adulthood and getting used to eating this hair up until a point where they have patches of baldness.
The mass weighed 10 pounds and had to be surgically removed. If you suffer from allergies, a fresh-cut Christmas tree could be your worst nightmare. Doctors say that coughing and sneezing is caused by a combination of things. Trees collect dust and are covered in pollen and could even have mold spores on them. Experts say you should try an antihistamine, but if that doesn't work, you might want to try a different kind of tree, like cedar. They also advise allergy sufferers to hose down the tree before bringing it inside. That can wash off some of that pollen and dust.
Well, as you deck the halls and the rest of the house for that matter, some folks are running into a new warning label on their Christmas lights. Many packages on store shelves this year feature some fine print about possible hazardous chemicals in the strands, including lead. Lead is used in some electrical cords because it makes them more flexible and reduces the risk of fire. Consumer advocates say long-term lead exposure can cause learning disabilities or seizures in children. They say children shouldn't handle the lights, and adults should wash their hands after stringing them up. Some shoppers say they didn't know about the risk.
I'm just really surprised because I have 3 little kids and I will not want them around that.
Experts say the lead warning labels may soon come on more products, including extension cords, hair dryers, and other appliances. Well, as evergreen make their way into living rooms, you may be wondering how to keep it from looking like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Well, experts say the key to keeping it fresh and fragrant is hydration. So put your tree in water as soon as you get it home. Also use a tree stand that can hold at least a gallon of water and check the level daily. However, do not add anything to the water. Experts say that clogs the tree's pores.
The Final Cut goes local now with a high-tech threat as we gear up for the holiday shopping season. Chances are you take precautions to protect your personal information when you shop online, but what can you do to protect yourself while shopping in stores? KPTV's Jessica Silva has more from the Fox 12 Mobile Newsroom.
Well, unfortunately, shoppers can do very little. That's because in today's wireless world, it's up to the retailers to protect your information. And according to a security company that studied the wireless systems used by 3,000 retailers, half of those systems are vulnerable to hacking. This means thieves can access personal information like credit card numbers while it's being transferred during a sale. The company, called Air Defense, found some stores' wireless access points were exchanging information with little or no encryption to hide the data. Shoppers we talked to say retailers should go the extra mile to protect a customer's personal information.
I'm going to do business with those stores that do guarantee the consumers, identity protection. So consequently, they're going to increase their sales, and I think this improve their reputation.
And the study found that the other half of retailers use newer encryption methods that are more difficult to hack. For the Fox 12 Mobile Newsroom, Jessica Silva, the 10 o'clock news.
Well, think YouTube, Facebook, and MySpace are popular internet sites for sharing videos online? Well, get set for the religious version. It's called GodTube.com, and it's gaining popularity in leaps and bounds. GodTube.com is Christianity's answer to YouTube and is one of the fastest-growing websites. According to the internet analysis company ComScore, GodTube.com grew nearly 1,000% during the month of August and currently has about 1.5 million unique users per month. It features video sharing like YouTube, a social network like MySpace, and also webcasting. But GodTube is not alone. The realm of religion online is growing in almost biblical proportions.
We're currently finding that approximately 23 million Americans are actually visiting content related to religion, and it's very popular. 1 out of every 8 people are currently consuming this type of media.
People of all religions can socialize online. There's the JewishTVNetwork.com, designed to enhance the Jewish experience, and Muslim networking sites are also popping up, like Muslim.com, based in Finland. GodTube has yet to make a profit. If you ever met the person of your dreams but let them get away, Craigslist can help you find them. It's called Missed Connections, and it's a section of the website designed just for people who let that special someone slip away. Craigslist says it runs about 100,000 messages a month from people all across the country.
Are your kids putting you at risk for a high-tech threat? Security experts say the problem is TMI, too much information online. I guess that'd be TMIO. They say some parents are ending up out of a job and even in jail. Coming up tomorrow on the 5 o'clock news, we'll take a look at the kind of information your kids have on you that could get you in trouble. Plus, have you ever lost track of your car in a parking lot? I think we all have. We'll explain a solution to that old problem. And you know them as Victoria's Secret models, but can you believe they were once ugly ducklings? Hear from models about their transformations. Those stories and much more tomorrow on the 5 o'clock news right here on Fox 12.
If you haven't heard, it looks like Hulk Hogan's marriage is down for the count. And tonight, Hollywood is buzzing about it. The wrestler's wife filed for divorce last week after 24 years of marriage. The couple has 2 children together. The whole family starred in the reality show Hogan Knows Best. And that's Fox 12's final cut for tonight.
I'm Mark Ross. More local teams look to move on in the playoffs. We've got the highlights. And the Bruins bruise and batter a beat-up Oregon team. Stay tuned for Fox 12 Sports, first live local.
You're watching the 10 o'clock news, first live local. This week on Fox NFL Sunday. First Week 12 picks and the grumpy old coaches. Then, NFC West rivals square off. Bulger and the Rams battle the Seahawks. Sunday at 10 on Fox 12 Oregon. Sponsored locally by Beaverton Honda.
Happy Honda days are here again, which means your Honda dealer is offering great deals on every car in stock. This holiday season is the perfect time to get into a new Accord, popular Civic, fun-loving Fit, or any Honda you desire. Just choose your favorite color and think Honda for the holidays. Lease a Honda Accord for $259 a month for well-qualified customers.
Right now, get free sheets, free pillowcases, free pillows, free delivery, and 12 months free financing with selected Simmons, Sealy, and the Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort. Sleep Country's free event is on now.
LivePDX.com, Portland's newest entertainment website with everything you need to know about restaurants, bars, coffee houses, movies, and more. Find the right place every time.
Find the right place fast with Comcast high-speed internet.
The Ducks look to freshman quarterbacks against UCLA, but the Bruins snatch away the victory. More on Oregon's game coming up next on Fox 12 Sports.
Great holiday gifts my husband's given me. A pool table, a 72-inch plasma TV, a set of golf clubs. I didn't know I played. Well, after coming to an understanding, this year Jack let me pick my own gift, a brand new Cadillac. Honey, your taste has come a long, long way.
With attractive offers on all our 2008 models, it's the perfect time to give the gift of luxury. Season's best from Cadillac.
LivePDX.com, Portland's newest entertainment website with in-depth reviews and video profiles of local businesses. Find the right place every time.
This news segment is brought to you by Jack in the Box.
They're not just giving them away. No, to get an award like this, you have to earn it. By providing more room, more cargo space, and a better way to get in and out. And by being judged superior to all competitors, including Toyota, Nissan, and Jeep. Mazda CX-9, unanimously voted Motor Trend's 2008 Sport Utility of the Year.
Right now, lease an award-winning 08 Mazda CX-9 front-wheel drive Sport for $349 a month for 24 months with $34.44 due at lease signing.
Test drive one at your Mazda dealer today.
Well, you knew the Ducks would be less effective without quarterback Dennis Dixon, but remember, they're also missing key receivers, a running back, and now they've missed a chance at the Rose Bowl. Injuries all over the place. Oregon had to use 2 redshirt freshmen at UCLA because Brady Leaf in at quarterback. In the first quarter, he's scrambling, would take the sack, and leave with a pair of bad ankles. So we don't know how bad he's hurt yet, but Westview's Cody Kemp, his first collegiate pass, is intercepted. Dennis Dixon on the sideline trying to rally the guys, and they tried a lot of guys today. Justin Roper going way down the depth chart here. He's picked off. The Ducks moved the ball like they were stuck in the mud. And meantime, Craig Shepard taking the handoff through the bruised and broken Ducks defense. UCLA winning 16-0. First time Oregon has been shut out in 22 years. They're now 8-3. No Rose Bowl. They'll have to settle for an at-large bid. Elsewhere, number 3 Missouri, number 2 Kansas. It's a Heavyweight showdown, and Kansas has Todd Reesing, who hits Destin Fields for the score. The Jayhawks keeping it close, but those Tigers pouncing when it counts the most, swarming for the safety. Missouri winning 36-28, so their BCS title hopes looking real good. Washington and Wazoo playing for the Apple Cup today. Jake Locker feeling good. Marcel Reese, 63 yards for the touchdown here, but Washington State would come back. Those crafty Cougars tied at 35. This one is the last of Alex Brink's 5 touchdowns. The game-winning score, the Cougars take the Apple Cup back home, 42-35 winners over UW. Unbeaten, top-ranked, #1 Lake Oswego going down to Sheldon. So now the 6A playoffs may be wide open. Today, a good one with Lincoln and West Salem going head-to-head. The Titans' Jordan Bishop, look at him going up in traffic and making the snag. Let's look at that one more time. Bishop looking good. Says checkmate. But here comes Lincoln. It's Jason Hobby out of the shotgun, rolling right. Got the tying score. We're knotted at 21, but in the end, Jordan Jenkins scoring the game winner for West Salem, 28-21. They move on and face Tualatin in next week's semifinals. Glencoe and Ashland squaring off at Harefield. Big crowd on hand for that. Fourth quarter, Ashland on the comeback. It's Matt Dierks to Charlie Sabrell for the touchdown. 21-14 Glencoe, but if you want to beat the Crimson Tide, you have to stop this guy, David Puckett. Not many people have done that all year long, and it's party time in Hillsboro. Glencoe winning 28-14. They, too, moving on to the state semifinals. Soccer, the Pilots back home trying to roll to another national title. Portland has shut out 9 straight opponents. They've won 10 in a row, make it 11 now. Michelle Enyart, first half, 1-0 Pilots. Natalie Budge, after the guys in kilts go crazy. Budge making this one look easy as they try to clear it there. Enyart had 2 goals in the game. This one's probably my favorite right here because she just booms it right through. The Pilots have a ton of players that go to the U.S. national team. You can see why. 3-0 winners, the 400th win in school history. Bring on UCLA and the national quarterfinals. The Bruins, though, knocked them out last year, so be careful of that.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Steph, a quick last look at weather.
Looks like tomorrow is going to be dry, and then the rain moves in late in the day on Monday and kind of sticks with us for a good part of the work week. We'll stay cool. Won't be quite as cold at night tonight and tomorrow night.
That's good to hear.
Thanks, Steph, and thanks for joining us.
See ya.
It's a rare view of a standoff few of us will ever see. A violent criminal's every move caught on camera inside a standoff. Monday on the 10 o'clock news.
Better for you. That's so much more that you can do.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Fox 12 Oregon.
The holidays just got more exciting. It's the season of Audi. The perfect time to visit your Audi dealer for values that are just too good to last.
I spent September on a billboard announcing a giant new store on Grand Avenue. Morning! Morning! How you doing today? Now our selection's one of the biggest in the whole country, and everything's on sale.
Low price guarantee, express installation, dial 503 Carpets.
Old furnaces can be much less efficient than new furnaces. That's why Energy Trust of Oregon and Northwest Natural have teamed up to offer you a special cash bonus when you install a high-efficiency gas furnace. A new natural gas furnace can reduce energy waste and is up to 95% efficient. Make the switch now for savings every month and $200 cash back right away. Learn more at energytrust.org.
Bring your canned food to the Furniture Connection for our Oregon Food Bank Drive. We'll match your donation and thank you with free financing and free delivery. Get ready for the holidays with this elegant Broyhill Mission Dining, only $7.99, or this Broyhill Leather Sofa for $6.99, and this Broyhill Walnut Dining, only $7.99. The Furniture Connection is locally owned and less expensive. You can help our community this holiday season. Showroom furniture at warehouse prices. Buy it now, get it now. No payments and no interest for 1 full year. The Furniture Connection. It's the 181st intersection of I-84.
As we approach the end of another year, I want you to donate your vehicle to Portland Rescue Mission, because our full-service shop may recondition your car to maximize its donation potential. So help drive